I teach business English, and that consists of anything related to business, obviously. So that can be skills that they can use on the job. It really kind of just depends what sort of business person is being taught. Then that dictates what they're actually learning. It's hard to actually be specific unless I'm telling you which kind of a business person is being taught. You know, if it's business for lawyers, that's totally different than business for sales, you know. It could literally be anything. So a lot of sales, but also, actually that would be the most of it, I think. Sales would be the most of it, but I've done some legal classes, yeah, legal English. Actually, I don't like the word teacher. I prefer the word facilitator, because facilitator comes from facile, is in the word facilitator. Facile is Latin for easy. So a facilitator is one who makes something easier for someone else, right? So from my perspective, a teacher, a facilitator, the knowledge is here. We don't give the knowledge to the student. What we do is we take the student's hand and lead them to the knowledge. They take it themselves, right? So for me, I like seeing the person get it. That moment, I like that. And so anytime I can simplify a lesson or simplify something to make it easier for them to understand, I mean, this is what my social media basically is, that's what I like. So to facilitate, for example, one of the best things is instead of correcting a student, instead of immediately correcting a student when they're wrong, and if they can't, then I do. So if I just tell them, having some sort of signal so that they know that they're wrong, you know, and this is something maybe, you know, from the beginning of the class, I let them know, when I go like this, it's because I'm stopping you because there's a mistake. But I don't immediately say something because I'm giving them a chance to correct themselves. Because sometimes they already know. They're like, oh, I said I'm, I shouldn't have said I'm, it's just I, right? That's right, you got it. If they cannot correct themselves, I give their colleagues, the other students, a chance to correct them. If the teaching process is being done right, it should never be boring. Think about anything that you're interested in, right? You're already interested in it. And then you find a video about it online and you're like, wow, I want to know more. You're definitely not bored because you're already interested. So it's just a matter of making people interested. That can happen in regard to anything. Even like a science teacher can find a way to make this lesson interesting to the students so that they're all like, whoa, this is so cool. So you were asking, how can you make it interesting and effective? The effective part doesn't matter. I mean, by making it interesting, you're already making it effective. So the information is there. As long as that information is being conveyed, is being communicated, and then you're making it interesting to them, then of course it's going to be effective. Of course, they're going to gain the knowledge, but also it's going to be fun and they're not going to be bored.